Cyberfrog now is tomorrow. Today, technically, the last day that people can sign up. Of course, because once it's live, they miss out on this chicken bucket, right?
Yeah, the chicken bucket situation, it's going to be a much better offering than it just looks right there. It really is. We're making a miniature chicken bucket to put the chicken bucket in. So you'll get your packaged accessory kit in another chicken bucket, a little one, with a lid.
Inception.
It's like no, it's like those little Russian dolls. Like you pop it open and pull. Yeah.
Kind of, yeah. But I mean, just picture a chicken bucket. Just picture that this is what you're gonna get. Here's my soda can. Chicken bucket will be like that big there. And you open it up, it'll have a little paper lid. You pull the lid back like you would a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken or chicken fried chicken. And inside you will see mounted in plastic shell. What would you call it? What is that called, Patrick? The plastic that holds action figures.
Clamshell.
Like a clamshell? No.
Yeah.
I mean, inside the clamshell.
Yeah, I think you can still refer to that as.
I don't think there's a technical term for that thing.
I'm sure that there is. We just don't know it, but we should find out. So it'll be in that plastic inside the chicken bucket, and then the whole thing.
They call that the blister packaging or something.
Blister packs. The whole thing.
I think that's what they call the whole thing with the clamshell, Yancey. It's called blister pack. We're learning all this terminology, but we'll do it. They'll be mounted inside the little miniature chicken bucket, and then we're going to shrink wrap the whole thing. I'm limiting them to 4,000. I will make 4,000 chicken buckets. You're going to get yours free if you sign up and also back a Cyberfrog action figure. You're going to get one free. I'm making 4,000. We have sold, well, technically we haven't sold anything yet, but let's just say that everyone who signs up does buy an action figure. We have 3,255 addresses right now. We have smoked Wreck Planet's email sign-up list, which is encouraging. I will have 750-ish chicken buckets left over that I will sell at an exorbitant rate. Don't worry, you can still get one. I'll have 750 of them that I will sell at an exorbitant fee. So what I'm saying is, sign up.
Get something for free or pay through the nose for it later. That's what he's saying.
We got a question for Ethan from Cryptic Comics. If I back multiple times, will I get multiple chicken buckets or just one?
I heard that question before, actually. That's coming up quite a bit, Ethan.
I would, if I were you, I would have your wife or your friend, your brother, whoever, sign up on your behalf as well. If your goal is to get multiple chicken buckets, because I will be marketing to this list, this new email list. I'm going to be sending Kenneth Roquefort's links over there. I'm going to be sending Patrick's links. I'm going to be sending Shane Davis's links and my own to people who sign up and give me their email. I will be notifying you. It's called an email notification list. I will be notifying you by email.
Whoa.
Are you already signed up?
Thank you, Ken.
Right.
I actually had Whitney sign up as well today for that same reason.
I'm not trying to tell anybody how to use this system of pre-ordering a toy, but what you want to do is get another email, get another account started, Indiegogo, and basically sign up with both and gain.
All right. I'll go put my name in there into Christ.
I'm not saying do that, but each time you do this, you have to do a purchase from.
That account has to do a purchase or that email.
Right. So, but you basically said to do that, not me. I didn't say that.
That's just advice. I mean, if you want more than one, I don't know why you would want more than one chicken bucket. I don't know what is wrong with people, but
people want one in the case, and you just see. Here's what you did, Ethan. People want one in the box, not to open, and one to open. And what you did by putting it in the bucket, you just built that demand to have two.
Oh, I see. Oh, because you'll open one and sure, I get it.
So that's why everybody.
I didn't mean to. I just wanted to make a nice present for people. Can I show you the campaign that nobody's seen yet?
Oh, please.
No.
Here's the campaign. So,
wow.
This is Cyberfrog. We're going to launch this on Sunday. It's not completely put together yet, but here's our goal. Our goal, it's going to be a fixed goal, not flexible. I got to fix that. $400,000. That's a lot of zeros. More zeros than hang out on the front. Never mind.
More zeros than heroes.
That's right. All right, down here we've got the different tiers. Cyberfrog Wave 1 set of 4. So you click on this. Can I do, hold on, let me, Shane, I'm just going to click and see, make sure my address isn't shown yet. Click on this, get this perk. Yeah, okay, all right, it's safe. Let me go back.
Can I tweet this out, Ethan, to say that you're giving a preview right now?
Sure, go ahead.
All mods, he just gave you permission. Go tell everybody to come check out a preview of this campaign.
Okay, let me just show you how this is going to go. This is important. So you're going to go here. I've just got the basics up right now. The final campaign is going to be more complicated. There'll be multiple tiers that you can back and things like that. I haven't mentioned the possibility of a comic book yet, or any of the stretch goals, but I've just put together the skeleton campaign. So you'll go here. This is the featured perk. This isn't going to change much. Cyberfrog Wave 1 set of 4. You'll get all 4 toys. You click on this. As you can see, you're going to get all 4 of them. Get this perk. And here's the secret bonus add-on, variant Heather Swain as fuck. But it's not. It's action figure. It's not as fuck. You can add this perk at this point. You can add. If you back all 4, you can choose to add another Heather Swain, just one Heather Swain variant for $40. Otherwise, you can't. But there is a way. There is a certain privileged group of people that can order a variant Heather Swain without having to buy 4, and they can buy as many as they want. And you can probably guess who those privileged people are. Transgendered.
Of course, people. Yeah.
So that's it. I mean, other than that, you have to buy all 4. I've got all the details here. Here's the articulation list that people are interested in. People want to know articulation. That's going to be listed there. Components. These are the stretch goal bonuses that you can get. We're going for 400,000, but if we get to 500,000, you'll get another set of hands for all of your toys. 600,000, you're going to get another set of heads. 700,000, another set of heads. 800,000, you're going to get weapons for all your figures. Anyway, I'm building this campaign hoping to get to 1 million, because if we are able to get to 1 million, we will be the second biggest action figure campaign in crowdfunding history. I'm scared about getting to this number. That's a crazy number, but if we were to get to 1 million, we'd be the second biggest. So I'm building it to possibly be able to get to 1 million.
Can I ask a question, Ethan? What before you launch Red Planet, and you're getting ready to launch your toy, it's going to be a completely different feeling. Like I guess, right?
Yeah. I don't have to do any work for this. That's what's wonderful about it. The entire time this campaign is going, I'm going to be finishing Wreck Planet. I've got my crew at All Caps Collectibles. They're going to be making sure that all this stuff, as soon as we hit this number 400,000, they're going to press. We're going to begin the process, because it's going to take 6 months until these figures are here in the United States. So once we get $400,000, we know that's coming in. I'm going to just pull the trigger and say, go, let's get it done. We'll take it from there. But it's easier. It's not harder. All the hard work is done. The toys exist. We just have to put them into production. Heather Swain action figure. Look how awesome this is.
Yeah, Kenneth Rocafort is pretty excited about the Heather Swain action figure.
Yes, I have a question about the one with the ponytail.
Oh, the ponytail Heather?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Hold on a second. Let me show you a couple of things. I'll open up my Dropbox folder and show you. Actually, I've got Kenneth's book in my Dropbox folder here too. Your Gingerbread Man book. All right, am I doxing anyone here? Kind of. All right, hold on. Let me just open this up here. I'm going to be doxing anyone no matter what. Okay, that's good. Let me share again. Sorry for the technical difficulties or the slow way that this is happening. Here we go. This is Heather Swain with her final alternate head with a smile. We just added this. This is Cheerful Heather. You know what's funny about this? This is just a digital sculpt placed on the actual sculpt, so it looks a little creepy. Looks a little uncanny valley, but the real thing's going to look good. Hands for Heather. Weapons for Heather. Look at her weapons, dude. That's badass. There she is from the side.
The real head.
Right. There's her. There's the variant Heather Swain toy that is going to be pretty much.
That's the one right there.
Short packed. Yeah, it's going to be crazy. All right. There we go. Ponytail. Yeah.
Yeah, that looks I like that head.
Oh, wow.
I like that head a lot better than the other. I mean, they're both good sculpts, but I like her with the hair pulled back. Do you
She's
draw her in the
angry.
book with the hair
Same.
pulled back a lot?
Yeah, she's in Wreck Planet. At the end of Wreck Planet, her hair's in a ponytail. That's where that came from.
So if I get all the figures plus the all caps version of her, how many heads of Heather will I have?
Depends on how much money we
Buffers.
raise.
I gotcha,
So-
gotcha.
You know, if we only get to 400,000, you're not. This head isn't even going to exist.
Ah!
I know. So that's the thing. We have to push and get it to. I can put these in any order. You know, I could put the hands first. I could put the heads first. So if we
Yeah,
get to half a million.
I would put this head first because this is gonna get people excited.
Okay, I'll put this head first. And
No, Shane? You don't think so, Shane? What are you saying?
I don't know how to stack that, to be honest, because if you put it further down the line,
I'm not saying
within
first.
reach, it's almost like you want it within reach.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Not,
I mean,
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a tricky one. I'd have to go look at some toy campaigns where they added stuff like that and see, because McFarlane was doing that with his Spawn. He was adding. I remember somewhere in the middle he added a head.
Well,
I don't know where that was.
I looked at his campaign a lot. You know, I've been looking at it a lot and studying it and seeing. I mean, you know how he did it, and it's masterful. But I mean, he got way past 1 million, and so he started just making shit up. So
Mhm.
you know, it's like if we do that, let's say we get past 1 million, we'll do more crazy stuff. I mean, you know.
One of the weird things he did is you got a signature plate. I'm like, what is that? Like, because it's obviously, I don't think they're signed. I think it's like a
No, he
metal-
signed them. He
Oh.
hand signed these signature plates that go in. Everybody likes those.
You might, that's kind of like the old. This is beyond my time, but you remember book plates?
Yeah.
Yeah, nobody really does those anymore. But it was weird. It's almost like a book plate, but you know, like I mean, obviously you can't sign the package, but I mean, you could do like
I
some
think
type of plate. I guess.
Yeah, they're like these metal strips, and he probably just had a whole pile of those. He had to sign those, and they got sent over to the factory and put into the. You know, I think that's kind of how it went. We could do something like that, but I don't think people really care about getting my autograph. I give it away pretty much on every campaign. So I think it's more like every $100,000, and it's no joke. These are people looking at $100,000. These are so fucking expensive. You have no idea. It would take your breath away if you knew how much everything costs. But every $100,000, if we got past the stretch goals that I have set up to possibly get us to 1 million, we can invent new things. You know, we can add different heads. We can add, you know, more variant figures. You know, things like that.
I know very little about making toys, and Patrick can probably talk about this a little bit more than me, just about the molds. But basically, if there's a piece, there's a mold for that piece. Like her shoe, it is probably a mold on its own.
No.
Every weapon's a
Well,
mold
yeah,
on its own.
if it bends, if there's a joint, yeah.
So adding these weapons do cost money because that's some sort of mold for the weapon.
It's a new plate.
Well, there's the
Right.
figure, and they tell you how much the figure is going to be. So, you know, and then there is the tooling cost. And the tooling cost is a flat fee for each figure. They're going to say for Heather Swain, it's going to cost, God, it's like $18,000 for tooling to make the molds to build Heather. It would be like $18,000. And then they'll say accessories, weapons, and things like that. They kind of group accessories together because they can make, for like an axe and a machete and a gun, you can make one mold with all of those in there. So you know, accessories are going to be one price to get them all. So if we say I want to give Heather a flamethrower, you know, once we get to 1.1 million, we can do that pretty cheaply. We could the most expensive thing will be hiring somebody to digitally sculpt the flamethrower and fit it to her hands. You know, but we can do anything like that. Flamethrower actually is a fucking awesome idea. I can't believe I just said that. That is a great idea.
Actually, I said it, and you can have it though. If you want to put a flamethrower in your book, I'll let you.
Really? Oh, okay. Thanks, Shane. I didn't hear you say it.
It's a
but
good idea. Yeah.
It is a good idea.
Yeah. I keep thinking of that flamethrower scene at the end of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Like, he just comes out at the end with the flamethrower and she's in the pool.
That was amazing. Yeah, I love that.
The build up, the way he planted it into the beginning of the movie, and then the payoff is that random thing from the movie clip. It's like I mean, that seems like a good idea, but the execution, it's like that's so risky. Like the whole movie was that one moment in that movie. It's like, what if that didn't pay off at the end? Like, what if that wasn't? I wasn't laughing in my seat. Like, that would have been a horrible, horrible moment there. I want to say something about the pre-ordering figure stuff. From what I collected figures back in days, some Ashley Wood pre-order stuff like that. What he's offering though with that Heather, not saying anybody should do it. This isn't Ethan saying it. This is me. But I promise you, on eBay, that Heather Swain, you'll see it on eBay, the white shirt variant, and it'll be the price of the whatever they had to pay for it.
You'll end up getting all your money back for that.
Right.
Look
You could basically flip that one figure and get a free set of figures.
Yes.
You know?
Do you want these goals hit in the first 60? Like, there's a member of the chat asking, Ethan, are you going to extend like the goals out in demand, or is it just going to be while the campaign's active?
No, we want to keep it going because I need to sell as many as we can. I have a minimum order quantity. Now, if we hit 400,000, that pays most. I think that pays almost all of the fees. It's probably not going to pay to have them shipped here. I'm going to have to go into my pocket for that if we hit that number. But it'll pay for pretty much everything. And then I'll just keep it going. So I would rather sell more toys and keep the campaign going and open as a store. But yeah, I would like it very much if you backed on the first day if you were able to. This is the stand, by the way. If somebody's asking, do they come with stands? They all come with this stand. They're interlocking honeycomb stands with a transparent arm.
Let me pull your. I'm sorry, I took it down.
No.
Go ahead.
See it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So is that the okay? It's a sculpted like honeycomb, but then you painted 4 little. What is that?
It's not painted; they're textured. I mean, they're you can put your finger into the little cubby holes there, yeah, I mean that works great for the Vespus. It holds the Vespus right around its torso and makes it look like it's flying. And you can put it in a stinger pose. It looks really, really good.
Actually, the stands, for some reason, I keep forgetting these come with stands. I don't know why. You might want to, because I've heard you talk about this a lot, and I've seen these stands a million times, but for some reason that never sticks. I think the stands get lost in all the accessories you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't personally care about the stands, but other people do.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of these stands. Actually, it's just because I want to set the toys up on the shelf or whatever. So the stands is a big deal for me.
Oh, good. Okay, yeah.
It's the honeycomb. If people start, grabbing more Vespas, they can kind of connect them together in a sense, and have like the army of them.
I think this raises and lowers too, so you can put a Vespas higher in the air than another one, et cetera, et cetera. So they're very nice.
Are these stands cat proof? Like the cats can't knock them down, right?
No, cats can and will probably knock them down, especially if they look like insects, which cats are, likely to are interested in already.
Shadow Centric for 228 asks Ethan, tier where you'll sign the boxes plastic blister ? Is there
that's a great idea. Whatever people want that's going to help me raise more money.
I also think if you do the same type of packaging that you did with the Salamandroid. It's like these things are going to look amazing, and people are going to want to get 2 because they're going to want to have one on display. I mean, like I was torn on taking that Salamandroid out, but I had to.
Actually, Ethan, I think you should. They said it that you really should do the signature chair. I have the original Spawn toy signed by Todd McFarlane. Like I stood in line 2 hours to get him to sign that action figure. Some people really like action figures signed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'll do that. That's no problem at all for me.
That's actually a good idea. Because people, I hate to bring up that analogy. Somebody's probably gonna want one signed, one unsigned, and one to play with. So,
one opened, one not signed, and one signed.
Right. 200 Watt Studios for $2. Congratulations, Yanzi. You've said that a million times. 200 Watt. I mean,
everyone's really excited.
Why?
Because you're pregnant.
Yeah.
But
Women get no. Why are you telling her this? She didn't know.
Women get pregnant every day.
Yeah.
Not around here.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we got a couple of super chats here. 200 watt studio again for $5 says EBS, got my executive watts and all the other day. Nice work, sir. Glorious.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm excited. I haven't seen any reviews yet. If anyone does reviews, I know it's a lot of material in that box, but I would watch a review video, see what people think of after opening it, you know.
We got Snapdragon DM here for $9.99 saying, can we talk to the owners about getting a license to make Street Beef comics? Snapdragon, you don't need to. You want to fight comic? Sign up for Inglorious Rex.
Oh. Damn.
What? You can't even sell your own stuff?
No, I mean,
I mean, after we just saw Ethan's campaign, I mean,
let's steer the boat around to Ethan. Here we go. What we got here, Ethan?
Oh, okay. So this is the Vespis. You know how Heather comes with a head and hands. Vespis doesn't come with anything like that. This is the final stretch goal bonus for the Vespis. You're going to get this pile of melt human being. You can see the skull, the tennis shoe is in there still, the bones. These are eggs for Vespis larva, and this is one big fat cubicle for a Vespis larva to sit in. You will get 2 Vespis larvae. That's another stretch goal to go there, to hang out. We see the Vespis in Blood Honey. So you'll get 2 of those. And somebody asked, I think Sketch Therapy asked, does the stand hold the Vespis? You bet it does. It was designed to hold the Vespis. It was made this big because this is how big it needed to be in order to be a big enough platform to hold the Vespis toy. The wings are articulated, the head, the legs are articulated in like 2 different places. I believe the stinger is articulated to kind of come in and sting. It's going to be, and the wings are articulated. It's really, I mean, I love the Vespis. I cannot wait until I have one that's sturdy enough to actually play with it because I've got these Paint Masters that are very fragile. But yeah, I really, hell, I can make my own army. I'm going to have enough of these for myself. I can make a whole Vespis army.
Yeah.
Free.
Nice.
It'd be cool to see later on down the road, doing some color variants on these guys too.
Yeah, well, the Vespis are, if we do a few more waves, which I'm hoping we can do, there are other kinds of Vespis. You're going to see a new kind of Vespis in Wreck Planet, and there are other ones. This is a scout, this is just a typical like warrior Vespis for the queen. So, there are other different kinds that have different abilities and, in different tribes, so we would make more different. And they're different sizes too. Different size, different shape Vespis.
Do you saw the picture of toys like at the vignette with some smoke explosions when the photographer take a diorama? Super nice.
Yeah, they do that
That's
with a
really
lot
awesome.
of the Gundam models. They look
Yes.
really cool.
I hope people do that with these.
Motion.
Do not come.
I'm gonna come. Don't you love it when they say,
Do not come.
oh, I'm gonna come.
The president and I don't want to come.
I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Oh, I'm gonna come.
Do not come. Do not come.
Oh, I'm gonna come.
Do not come.
Oh, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come.